Hey, we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Ballistic Missionaries Wrasslin Supplemental. We got a special episode. First of all, we need to cover NXT New Year's Evil from Tuesday.
Yeah, it was a snorefest and a half, but let's tell you why.
It was a mess. It was a mess.
It
was just, oh my God.
It was a reheated mess.
Yeah. And then we're going to be doing our best and worst of 2025 and our best and worst wrestlers of 2025.
New Year's Evil did not make the list because unfortunately we missed it by a few days.
Yeah. Also, it was milk toast.
Yeah. It wasn't necessarily bad. It was
not necessarily. It was
except for the opener.
Yeah. Okay. So it was supposed to be the Women's North American title, Thea Hale versus Blake Monroe, but Blake attacked Thea at the beginning of the show. And we got no information, and then all of a sudden everybody was like, well, the match isn't going to start.
Yeah, and then...
So Ricky Saints came out and blathered about nothing. He got booed. Blake Monroe got banned from the building, and Thea retained the title until later in the night.
Yeah, she wanted some form of an open challenge, but we'll get to that later on.
And then Tatum, the first actual match, not Thea getting her ass whooped, was Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame.
Mm-hmm.
And Tatum Paxley won, which lends itself to the further bullshit, which we'll get to in a minute.
But that match in and of itself was fine.
It was okay. We both had Tatum down to win.
And honestly, that should have started the night. I feel like that match really should have started the night. It was already bullshitty, so I feel like they oops. Sorry, this shouldn't have been the opening match. Here's our actual opening match, and it felt
it was
rushed and unprofessional. And
I mean, you could say that about the whole thing.
Actually, in Dame, the way that it opened up, the way the show opened up, basically made it so it tainted the next match. It tainted the entire card, but especially tainted that first match that they actually had.
Tainted.
Very good. But it was fine. It was a fine match. It was just corrupted. I'm not gonna say the other two word again. You have a birth reaction to it. Anyway,
all right. So then it was the NXT Women's Title match: Jacy Jayne versus Kendall Gray. That was actually a really good match. That was kind of, I would say that was the match of the night for me. I thought that was the best one, and that's even saying it was better than Oba and Leon Slater, which was also...
I think Kendall has a bit to go, but there's some potential there.
Definitely. She's really good. She was my pick to get the title off of Jacy Jayne, just because she is pretty good, you know? And I agree with you. I think she does have a really good future. Mm-hmm. But you picked Jacy. Jacy retained.
Yeah. I don't know who at this point is going to take it off of Jacy, just in the idea that so many of their best players have been, including Blake Monroe, has pretty much been called up to the main roster.
Oh, yeah. So we should mention that there were a bunch of call-ups, including Blake Monroe, who I'm assuming is not going to be back on NXT after she was removed from the building as part of the storyline. I think she's gone. It was a stupid fucking way to end.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Her, Jordan Grace.
Is Jordan Grace stuff?
Jordan Grace is gone as well. So I want to say most of your top-tier talent is gone.
And it should have been Jacy Jayne. Yeah. I feel like she should have, maybe not to Kendall Gray, but I feel like she should have dropped to someone and finally gone to the main roster. It's been years I've been saying this.
Yeah. I think at this point they still want to ride the toxic attraction.
Yeah.
And it's I don't think it's there's no thing of influence without Jacy Jayne. She's basically the glue that holds that group together.
That's true.
I don't know who's the new person they have now.
Lady Reed.
Lady Reed is fine. She's a good. She's a good junior pub reporter. Newbie, and Fallon Henley to me is the definition of mid and milk test. She's not.
I wouldn't even go with that much.
She's not Jack Briggs bad, but
she's close.
She's in there.
Yeah.
But JC retained. I thought that's where it was going to go. I just don't know who's going to take the belt off of her at this point.
I don't know. Unless now that a bunch of people are gone, they're going to bring in
some ringer,
new people from Evolve, from LFG, from whatever other shows are out there.
Yeah.
I guess main event's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But all right. And then the next one was Thea Hale, who got massively beaten up. Decided that she was going to have an open challenge, and Izzy Dame came in.
I think this whole angle here was a disservice to
It
at
was
least
idiotic.
3 or 4 people right there.
Yeah.
At least if Thea directly.
Yeah, it was a big screw you to Thea Hale, in my opinion.
Blake Monroe also, I think that was a terrible way to go out.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it does a disservice to Izzy Dame.
Yeah, and also the storyline for Izzy Dame doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So she couldn't beat Tatum Paxley, but then she came back out after her match with Tatum Paxley and was able to beat Thea Hale.
There was a way to have done this that would have made Thea strong, Izzy strong, and Blake Monroe. I think you screwed up for 3 people simultaneously.
It was like the worst possible way to do any of this.
And I'm guessing this is a way to get the continue the feud with Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley. Again, Izzy and Tatum are like the only, I think, 2 strong contenders in NXT for the NXT title. But Tatum's already been champion. I don't know if this is like a back of the line situation or she gets another chance. The only person I can think of is,
it does bring up the question for a lot of these matches is where are they going now?
You know, that's left is Jordan and like.
Oh, she is. People are not happy with
her. She's a good performer. She's terrible as a heel.
And people are. She's not getting the kind of heat that Josh Briggs is getting at this point where people are just like, we don't want to see this guy. He is just the fucking worst. Get out of our faces. But honestly, she's getting close. She's digging herself a hole. And people are not happy.
She worked for the rookie white meat babyface, but...
She did. I mean, she was...
Only because she was a rookie white meat babyface. There was not that much effort in being that. Now there's like, heels are... Being a heel is effort. I've been told by several people both like wrestling and aficionados, and like, if you can get over as a heel, then being a face is nothing.
Yeah.
But that whole angle was a big super bullshit. So.
Yeah, and she's not. People are going to be unhappy if they put the women's title belt on her.
The only thing I can say now is Thea Hale is still there. Maybe there'll be some bounce back.
And maybe she'll get it. See, I feel like they were going to screw Thea Hale over in the first place.
Yeah.
And then they let her keep it. And now they're just like, well, we got to get it off of her as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Why? It was a stupid decision. Thea Hale, at this point, should have had multiple title runs.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, it's just, it annoys me because I want to see Thea Hale could carry a championship. She could have carried a championship 2 years ago.
The only thing I can think of is they want to get her to go to the NXT championship. It's like, well, you screwed her over.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. How are they going to do that? How are they going to justify that?
Yeah. Like that she won the title on a fluke and
lost it almost immediately.
Lost it almost immediately again on a fluke.
Yeah.
But that was, again, that whole angle dragged the entire thing down. I think it was really like a normal, but this whole angle dragged the entire show down.
Yeah. Woogie is meowing in the distance. Yeah. He has many opinions.
Woogie!
What do you think of NXT New Year's Evil? He's just staring at me now. Oh, is that bad? Yeah. Woogie did not approve.
No. But,
all right, but the final one on the match was the NXT men's title, Obafemi versus Leon Slater.
This was my pick for match of the night.
It was good. It was close. I think it was just shocking because it was a whole grown ass man literally being picked up and thrown across the ring like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah. Like, I think it looked like Javon, it felt more competitive. I don't think competitive, but like, somebody that ran around enough to where Oba didn't
Yeah.
necessarily get him all the time. And Oba,
Leon Slater, I mean, he's young, but he is a good performer.
yeah.
But he was just, I think that he was trying to go up against him in a powerhouse sort of fashion. And it's like, honey, you weigh 90 pounds.
He went way more head on with Oba.
Yeah.
Almost.
Instead of like trying to do the high flyer, jump around, wear him out.
Stick and move. Like,
Yes, exactly.
He went directly head on and almost Darby Allin.
Yeah.
The only thing that was missing was weapons.
It was hard. It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
It was a good match,
it was
though.
still good.
Yeah.
But there were moments where I was feeling, I guess that's the sort of thing you made if you felt for the people performers in there. And on that level, it was good. Like,
Yeah.
I think for me that was match of the night. I think we both picked Oba.
Yeah, we both picked Oba to retain, and he did.
But I guess the most interesting part is following the match. We pan off to Ava, who was talking with the golf performers about who's going to be going on next and who's going to go up. And then, God, what's his name comes to the door?
Little guy, little assistant guy, whatever the hell his name is.
Guy that used to be, I think, Robbie D in TNA. But Stone.
Stone, yeah.
Stone comes in and says, like, you got to go back to the ring. And basically, Oba had abandoned his team. Which is so left anyway, because if you go over to...
Because we knew that he was already signed with the main roster.
Yeah, they did a promo for Oba on the previous Monday or Friday on SmackDown. So it's like, you knew it was coming. So,
yeah, like, it wasn't a shock, but...
I think they needed...
Yeah, he abdicated it, and then in the final moments, finally, Tony D showed up. Yeah. We've been waiting for Tony D to show up.
Yeah.
For a while now.
I hope he's the guy that takes the title.
That would be great.
I want to see, like, you need a charismatic guy. And, I think also with the street cred that he, well, I mean, yes, true. Ricky Saints also beat Oba. But I feel like Tony D'Angelo beat him in a definitive way.
That was an excellent match.
Yeah,
that was the match that truly changed my opinion of Tony D'Angelo. I was like, yeah, okay, this guy's pretty good. And then he went up against Oba, and it was one of the best matches I had seen in NXT for a long time. It was excellent.
Tony D'Angelo has a very excellent in-ring psychology. Like,
he does, yes, and he's an excellent storyteller.
That guy can sell a story, man. That's his strength. Like, he's a good wrestler.
He is.
But his talent is, he's got, like, it factor the way, like, I would say, like, Jake Roberts had it factor. Or like just
where he doesn't have to be big, and he doesn't have to be, like, loud, and he doesn't have to be threatening. He's just like, I'm the Don, and you're not.
Yeah.
So sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Also, I do, before we move on to our picks for best and worst, I have to mention that, I guess it was like a second Ricky Saints thing where people were going in and like, we're the new faces of NXT or whatever. And it started off with like Ricky Saints, and then Josh Briggs came in.
Oh, we forgot about that. Yeah, where a bunch of like mediocre jackasses stormed the ring saying, "Oh, we're gonna be the new blah blah blah."
Yeah, they're trying to sell us who are gonna be the new top contenders.
But they were all. Josh Briggs was at the bottom, which is, well, he's always at the bottom because he's terrible. And then it just went to about like mediocre.
It went to Jasper Troy and
Timu Oba, who is not part of the culling, even though he probably should be.
You mean Dark State?
Oh, Dark State. I mean Dark State, yes.
It was just like, I don't care about a single person there.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I guess these are the utility players now. I'm happy utility of loving.
It's our house. It's our house. It went from like my mom's like shiny, nice, expensive house to now it's our house and everything's broken and nothing works. And everything smells like cat pee.
And the terrorists ever come in, it's like, damn, somebody's already done this bitch.
Yeah.
Can we help you build anything? Like,
yeah.
We were told this was worth bombing. Clearly this is not worth bombing.
We already got bombed.
Yeah. But,
do you want to go to the best and worst?
Yeah, now we're going to go to our best and worst of
So
2025.
we both had lists that Dan was very kindly compiled because, quite honestly, my job sucked really bad this week, and so Dan has very helpfully compiled all of our how many best and worst did you have?
I want to say, I'll say this. It was so much easier to compile the worst list this year.
Yeah.
I think we both got somewhere between 14 and 17 on the best list.
I think I was up to about 20, but I was up to about 30 on the worst.
Yeah, and I was somewhere in the mid 20s. So
yeah, there's a lot of bad this year.
It's not been, all in all, not been a great year. Like,
no,
there's been enjoyable parts, but it's been pretty difficult. But here are the top 10. I'm going to start from 10.
Oh, wait, did you want to do worst and then best?
I'm going to do best and worst, and then we're going to do our best.
Oh, okay.
Best, worst, best, worst.
So do you want to, so is number 1 the best of the best, or is number 10 the best of the best?
I think number 1's going to be the best of the best.
All right, well, let's start with number 10 then.
So I'm going to start with number 10. The Continental Classic. I think all in all, it's been
It was a really good year.
Yes. I want to say the Continental Classic was great. All the matches have been pretty much spot on. It's been a great showcase of the men's talent over at AEW. I'm not really saying this. AEW, this has been our first full year watching. I'm going to say we started watching around October or November of last year. And we've had a full year. And I was saying before this, I don't know how you feel about it. I got kind of tired and online and shows and seeing people with oh my god, shut up about AEW. And part of it is because we didn't have it and couldn't watch it, and then part of it was like it can't be that good. I've heard good and bad on the news.
I just didn't pay attention.
Yeah,
honestly, so I went into it like not knowing anything about anybody.
Yeah, and honestly, I enjoy the product as a whole from AEW over WWE in every conceivable metric.
Yeah, it's been super good. It's a great company.
Just about every conceivable. Again, are there problems? Yes, and a couple of them will be on this list for the worst. But all in all, they've done a great job. I am a fan now, and if they manage to ever do a show at State College, or maybe even Pittsburgh,
if we can, we want to go.
We want to go.
Yeah.
All right, the Continental Classic is great.
Yeah.
Number 9, Toni Storm in general.
I think she should have been higher on the list, but yes, Toni Storm, everything Toni Storm. I should be wearing my Toni Storm shirt instead of my China shirt.
Yes.
But yeah, oh my God, Toni Storm is the best thing about an already great company.
Yes.
No notes.
No notes.
She rocks.
Number 8, AEW finally going on to HBO.
Now, that being said, we can watch all of their the Collision and Dynamite on HBO, but they still have the regular pay-per-view setup, like the traditional pay-per-view setup. Although if you have HBO Max, you can pay less for it, but it's only like $10 less, which is still like $40. Yeah. So, but it has been nice that it's been so easy to watch. I have appreciated that.
Yes. Number 6, Javon Evans on NXT.
No, number 7.
Number 7, Naomi's heel turn.
Honestly, everything with Naomi this year has been fucking amazing. I'm so glad she's back. I'm so glad she's having a baby. And I'm so glad that she won the Money in the Bank. And then she cashed it in. And she was the fucking women's champion. And she was so great. This was like the year of Naomi. She was awesome.
Like, I'll say this. When they first did the heel thing, I thought it was going to blow up in their faces.
Yeah, I kind of did too.
Like
I wasn't sure how to take it.
It wasn't quite handled. The 2024 portion of it wasn't handled too great. But I think now that 2025 definitely made up for it. I think she did all, but the irony between that and Bianca Belair and Dave Cargill, I feel they only did the heavy lifting out of that.
Because she did the heavy lifting because she was the heel. Bianca was like still like the face who was like, you know, the wronged face, and Jade Cargill has no personality. Yeah. So
she's been kind of hard to take, I'm sure. But it was great all in all. I kind of squeezed it over Tony Storm. Uh, Again, if you want to say, if anyone wants to say anything in the comments, one viewer. But
Yes, tell us your opinions on Tony Storm versus Naomi.
now number 6.
Devon
Devon
Evans.
Evans in NXT. This
Man, that
guy,
kid rocks.
that kid is only 21 years old.
I think he might be 22 now.
Yeah, but I mean,
But he's got the personality, the mic skills, the in-ring work, the in-ring IQ of somebody who's like 30, 35.
Yeah, a 10 to 15
like he is amazing. He is an amazing kid to watch, and he's got springs in his legs, I think, because he is like so beautifully acrobatic. It is amazing to watch him.
Moving on next, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair at WrestleMania.
Yeah. The storyline leading up to that was great. And everything that has come since with the friendship with Rhea and Io has also just been magnificent and a joy to watch.
I'm going to say, I also have to put in comparison that WrestleMania was sluggish and there was a lot of bad.
Yeah, that was on night 1, and it was by
night 2.
Was that on night 2?
Because night 1 was Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was towards the end of Saturday night. It had already been a slog. The good Jey Uso thing had already gone down. I want to say there was a big heaping pile terrible on night 1. So they opened up on night 2.
That's right. That's right. They were the opener. Yeah, it was a barn burner, man. It was so good.
It was so good. Almost everything else was a downturn after
that. It was like it was the WrestleMania match.
Yeah, right.
And nothing else was even close to it.
Yeah. There were some good ones, but they didn't come close.
Yeah.
It was so good. I'm hard pressed to remember anything else that was good on that. There was so much bad.
There was a lot of it. It was hard. We live streamed the first night, and it was just awful.
It was so bad.
My God.
It was so bad we didn't bother to stream.
We haven't streamed anything since. We might come back and do the Royal Rumble matches. Yeah. We've been talking about it. We'll let you guys know. But it was like our first and last time live streaming because it was just so terrible. Okay. We should have just waited and picked night 2. It wouldn't have been so bad. We wouldn't have been so traumatized if we just did night 2.
All right, number 4. The Young Bucks going broke.
Oh, this was hilarious. The thing I love about AEW the most is that, like, it's okay for their, superstars to be, like, have genuinely funny, humorous angles. Like serious superstars having funny angles. And for funny superstars to be more than just gimmicks and actually be able to hold titles, and for like superstars who are just kind of weird and out there to be able to showcase their talents that are not necessarily specifically wrestling related, like Harley Cameron and her puppets and her music. You know what I mean? And this is one of those examples where it was like the Young Bucks are a very serious team.
They can be silly at
times. They can be, but this was it was hilarious. You never knew. Like, this got me really interested in the Young Bucks for, like, the first time. Because it was like, you never knew what they were going to do. And they would come out to, like, one single firecracker going off or, like, a smoke bomb. And, like... Or an MS Paint presentation. Yeah, and it was just, like, papyrus font.
Or like the
Comic Sans, yeah. It was a hilarious, 2-3 months of them, and they would come out, and this stuff would go on, and they'd just be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
it was so funny. It was so good.
Like Jim and Tom.
Yeah.
Dippy and Zippy. Or something. It was great.
It was fun to see the staff that does the display work, just like
the tech crew,
the tech crew just having fun with it, that they were able to give it that freedom.
It felt indicative of those old Warner Brothers cartoons where Bugs and Daffy would get the It would
Oh, like
savage up.
Duck Amuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt very indicative of that.
Yes.
And I think I find it's very characteristic of AEW's. It's one of their better qualities is they're not afraid to take chances.
Yeah. And they're not afraid to be silly.
Yeah.
And but it also led to, I think, a really good storyline for the Bucks, where it's like, yes, they're poor, where now all of a sudden they're being courted by the Don Callis family. It's like, do we want to, Teddy, get out of there? Our cat's getting into the groceries. Because we were late. We're sorry we were late, but we were, like I said, my work week has been really busy, and then had to go grocery shopping, and it's been a whole thing. But I think it's been a great storyline because it was like, oh, the Don Callis family is here. They're going to give us money, but we have to sign over our souls to the Don Callis family. Oh, but wait, maybe we could be good guys again. You know, I think it's been...
Sorry, guys. I'm going to be interrupted for a second.
Okay, I was about done. It's going to be, it was just a nice storyline driven kind of a thing where, yes, it was silly, but it was like, are they going to sell their souls, or are they going to be, go back to being who they used to be? So it was really good. So, what are they getting into?
Groceries.
I know the groceries.
Salads.
Oh, Teddy. Oh, he's a punk. He's a punky butt. Okay.
Let me,
So we are, okay.
Number 3, the WWE US Men's Title scene.
I don't have a lot to say on this, so if you...
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Basically, it went for the longest time, and I'm gonna say this goes all the way back to the mid 2000s. The mid-card men scene has kind of eroded. Uh, in the past, like I know you and I've watched old pay-per-views, and like stuff like especially the Intercontinental title was like a hot thing. Like there's stuff like your Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboats, or your
that was a good match.
Shawn Michaels,
WrestleMania, right?
Shawn Michaels versus Ramon, or Hennig versus Bret Hart. Like these are the guys who would either be on their way to the world title scene, or this would be the Intercontinental title would be their like showcase part. And like they're over WCW had sometimes with like the US title and the world television title. But I would say starting in like the mid 2000s and going up to very recently, the mid card titles were not given much of a highlight, and like they were just, oh yeah, we have these.
Yeah, they were kind of throwaway titles with no real prestige.
Yeah, and I want to say starting with the Intercontinental title, starting with Gunther. He brought some prestige back then. I say it's definitely carried over with Dominic. But the U.S. title, not so much. Until recently, I want to say Sammy kind of started that trend.
Right, yeah.
And I want to say...
I read that as men's tag titles. Yeah. I was like, I don't know what you're trying to say on that one. But yes, the U.S. title scene
definitely went overdrive with Ilya Dragunov.
Yes.
And I'm hoping it continues with
Carmelo Hayes. Yeah.
Maybe even Trick Williams coming into it. I know that's going to be his springboard. I'm going to put him immediately in the world title scene. He's perfectly capable of doing both. We shall see.
I was kind of hoping that he and Mello, before Mello won the title, that they would sort of team up as like a tag team and help sort of reinvigorate the very, very failing men's tag title scene.
That was one of mine on my list. One of my considerations was the men's tag. I want to say all 3 brands have had problems with their tag divisions.
They have.
I want to say Raw.
They don't even have a women's. There's only one women's tag belt
between 3 different brands.
Between 3 different brands. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But the men's is. I want to say the one shining light where I've had some hope for it was SmackDown at SummerSlam with DIY and the Wyatts and several.
It was DIY, the Wyatts, the Machine Guns.
And somebody
else. Who else? Who was the 4th one? I can't remember, but that was a really good match.
Excuse me, folks, again.
Get out of there, Jet! All right, I'll keep going here. The AEW women's tag titles. So this year was first. I can hear them go. So this year was they introduced a women's tag titles on AEW, and they had a tournament, and it was excellent. It was some excellent work. It was they even created a few new tag teams for it. And the pen is over there somewhere. We are not prepared today. Actually, we are prepared today, but the cats are causing havoc. Who is though, really? And they created a couple of new teams like the Babes of Wrath, and like the Timeless Love Bombs. We had Megan Bain and Marina Shafir.
K&J, I think it was.
They were already established though. So it had some classic teams and some already established teams and some new teams come in, and it was a great bunch of women. It was a great tournament, and in the end, a really great tag team took it, the Babes of Wrath. Yeah, overall plus for the year, very enjoyable.
Yes. And number 1, Blood and Guts 2025.
Yeah.
Men's and especially women.
Especially the women's. This was the first year for the women to get in on the Blood and Guts work. And honestly, it was an amazing match. It was so much better than the men's. And the men's was a really good match, too.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like, the men's was like an A match. The women's was like an A+++++.
The part where they're just crawling into little parts of the...
They crawled out of the framework of the cage to cause havoc.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
come on. What's her name? The amount of blood she was giving off at the beginning of the match, from Sisters of Sin.
Sky Blue. My God.
Sky Blue was blood red that night.
Yeah. We were watching. We were like, is she still alive?
Yeah.
Where's Sky Blue? Did she die? Did they throw her body down on the side?
They put her through one of those holes and just like somebody get EMTs, get her on the outside.
Right? Oh my God. It was intense.
Everybody bled, and like the amount of like improvisation on weapon use. Like Tony Storm going in and getting, I guess I hope the guy was sugar glass.
Had strings of pearls around her fist that she was punching Marina Shafir with. And then she had tape on her other wrist that she broke a champagne bottle, and had glass on her other fist. Yeah. Like, fucking Tony Storm, man. Yeah. It was so good.
Yeah. Like, I must say that was my pick for number 1.
Tony thinks it's good, too.
It was just, we were talking about it for weeks. I think it was compounded by the fact that
it was made even better by the fact that Survivor Series came a couple of weeks later. It was not nearly as good.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, I won't lie. Like, Blood and Guts is a direct rip-off of War Games. There's a couple.
Come on, we know.
Yeah, it's a total rip-off. There's 1 or 2 little modifications. The cage looks a little bit different, and the rules are a little bit different. But it's pretty much a lift of War Games. That being said, it was better than War Games.
It was better than War Games.
Yeah, like War Games it felt very much paint by numbers, like at best. And
and it was a little weak, especially like I always say the women's big PLE matches like War Games, Royal Rumble, Blood and Guts, they're always better than the men's, in my opinion. The women always work harder, in my opinion. And the men's was pretty pathetic. The women's was fine.
It's fine.
It wasn't that great. It was fine. Yeah, I mean, we were expecting the year.
I think it was like the fact that it was expected, and the fact that he just kind of put on and did the whole...
did the same thing.
They placated Eric.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's Io Sky. Like, it felt very... Oh, we gotta work on Io's brand. Like,
yeah, it did feel like that. A little inauthentic. Like last year, it was new. It was like, I cannot believe she would put a garbage can on top of herself.
She's done it a couple of years and she's managed her game.
Yeah.
But now it's expected. It wasn't anything new.
Like, I don't want to be like, oh, they have to keep trying to top themselves in danger. I don't want to see that.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to
it's almost like, oh, yeah, Darby Allin was hard as fuck to watch. It's almost like, oh, we're going to make her do this now because this is her thing.
Yeah.
Like, her thing is just being a high flyer and doing amazing acrobatic moves. It's not jumping into crowds with garbage cans on, you know? I don't know. But Blood and Guts was amazing.
But that was our best.
Yeah.
On to our worst.
Well, let's start with the bottom of the worst.
Yeah.
Or is 1 the top and 10 the bottom?
Yeah,
Or?
let's start 10, work our way up.
Okay.
Number 10, WWE's continued collaboration with the Trump administration.
Yes!
We're going to get political for a moment.
Fuck them bitches.
Yeah. Honestly, it's... yes, they are fascists and they feel like fascist collaborators on this whole thing.
They do. In fact, it's honestly getting to the point where I really second guess watching WWE.
Yeah.
Like, if we had to pay for this in order to watch WWE, I would no longer do it.
No.
The fact that we're actually kind of screwing them over
Yes.
by doing this with a VPN
Yeah.
is the only reason why I still watch. Because I don't want to give money to fascist collaborators.
Yeah.
That's what you people are.
Yeah, it's essentially what it feels like at this point.
Yeah.
But that's our politics at this point. This one's a little bit political.
Well, do you have? Let me see something here. I think this was kind of a 2 and 1 because they're both bad.
This one's WrestlePalooza. Yeah,
WrestlePalooza could have its own thing.
Yeah.
Because WrestlePalooza was terrible, but also Brock Lesnar. To quote the sign, we all know why he shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Thank you, sign guy.
Yes. He is an accused purveyor of sexual assault and rape.
Trafficking.
Again, this didn't go to court, so he's not. I will call the disclaimer. He is not a convicted criminal. That being said,
we don't know why he shouldn't.
I didn't want him there. But even if he had, let's say he didn't do any of those things. Like,
he's shitty.
He's the ultimate.
Okay, he comes in and he does barely anything, and he takes opportunities away from people who actually, put their heart and soul into this business.
Yeah. Number 8, Wyatt 6 bookings.
Yeah, this definitely needs to be. Okay, so the thing is, I like Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. I liked them when they were in NXT. I've been pulling for them ever since they were in NXT. I like them as a tag team, too. This is not against the abilities of anybody in the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
Those two are great. Nikki Cross is a great performer, even though she never really wrestles anybody.
Yeah.
And Eric Rowan, I love seeing that dude in the ring. He's like a freaking the Minotaur or something.
Yeah.
Like, he gets in there and he's bigger than everyone else, and he's just stomping around like, I'll destroy all of you. I love watching him in there. But they don't get booked well. I want to see more of these guys. I want to see them in the ring.
I want to say it's a carryover from Bray Wyatt himself, and I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but he had great build-up, but there was the execution.
Never any payoff.
Yeah, there was never any payoff. I feel like
very little payoff, if there was any.
And there's anybody, again, he's not with the company anymore because of number 10, Mick Foley. Mick Foley had great build-up and great payoff.
Way to go, Mick Foley.
In a very similar fashion.
We are behind you in your decision, Mick Foley. You're a good dude, and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're a good dude, love.
Yeah.
But the Wyatt Six, booking was pretty
It was
terrible.
not very good, yeah.
Like I said, the one highlight
was just a year and a half for them to actually do anything in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous. Yeah, like that meme with the guy in the stick. Like,
yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's pretty boring to watch.
And it sucks because you have such good performers and you want to see them wrestle. You want to see them, come out and perform.
No, Dallas does barely anything. He's almost
like a manager,
ring leader.
And that's fine if that's what you want to do, but stop.
Is there one or the other, like, you just wrestler does a finishing move every once in a while.
Yeah, like you guys need to work on this.
Yeah. Next.
It has so much potential. That's the thing that really drives me nuts.
Number 7, AEW taking risks with talent's health.
There's been a lot of injuries in AEW.
Yeah.
And this is not just about Darby Allin, although we could just talk about Darby Allin.
Yeah.
But
I want to say that they take more risks. And again, I guess
it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yes.
We don't want to see people getting hurt. Like, if you want to take risks and be safe about it, that's fine.
Their
They
moves that
can be
they
reckless.
use in AEW. I think they also do it in the Indies as well. Not as much in WWE.
I will say that WWE has gotten a lot, especially with like neck moves and things.
Yeah.
They have sort of been slacking in keeping wrestlers from doing dangerous neck moves, even on WWE. But it has been worse in other places.
I tend to think AEW is closer
Also,
to being with the independents, and as such.
Do you want to talk about? You said with the Indies. Do you want to talk about the Psycho Susan?
Yeah, like I will put that as well. We'll mention it briefly.
Yeah, because we really only cover the big two in this, but I know we did talk about it when it happened.
So we don't know too much about the participants, like Jackson's son,
who legitimately, like, if that guy's fuse, like, that guy was going to end up in prison eventually. I'm sorry, but if that is, if you're that stupid and that caustic, you're gonna fucking end up in prison. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Like, they brought him in because basically he had enough of a celebrity reputation.
Yeah, he had a name and enough of a reputation.
Yeah, which that will also the celebrity thing will show up here in this.
There was like no proper communication saying, okay, we're gonna start filming now. You're on. This is a work.
Yeah.
This is how this works. Like, it doesn't even. It was feel like the guy knows how pro wrestling works.
Yeah.
And he put a dude in the hospital because of it. And this is on management. I mean, I guess
no
a little bit on Psycho Stu for not, clearing this with them ahead of time.
But I feel like anybody with any common sense that knows anything about professional wrestling,
you would know that this was a work.
And the fact that the guy was standing there, like, the guy didn't, like, I guess he threw a bomb or something on him, or a can, and, like,
he crushed a can on his head or something like that.
And basically,
hit him with the can.
Again, a very disproportionate response. I think the guy was more on the idea, like, oh, look, I'm getting paid for violence, and somebody did a disrespect on me. I have to go and
like I said, like, disproportionate response. Like, the dude would have ended up in prison eventually. It was just, this is the thing that sent him. Actually, I don't even know. Did he go to prison?
No, I want to say he's in jail. He's probably gotten some sort of bond or bail at this point.
Yeah. But it feels like this year it's been a lot of risky moves, risky work.
Yeah.
With a lot of companies. Yeah. And that was bad for the riskiness that they took, but also for the bullshit celebrity angle, which we'll get to, like I said.
Number 6. WWE dropping inconsistent storylines.
It's been, like, I think the most egregious was the John Cena heel turn.
Yeah.
On his retirement tour is like, oh, I'm a bad guy. And then Cody comes out, well, I want the best form of, I want to battle the best version of John Cena.
Like, oh,
I'm a face again.
And kind of the same thing with R-Truth.
R-Truth, The Rock.
Yeah.
It's just, we're going to do this now. Oh, no, okay, never mind. We're not going to do this.
It's worse than, like, an 80s soap opera plot. Like, it just...
Yeah, it just kind
of...
And
I get it, the wrestling is male-oriented soap opera at heart. But that being said, it was a lot. And like, people like ourselves and other fans that get invested in the storylines.
It's hard that it's just... We're done.
We're done. Like, why was
There's no resolution.
I went with you up to this point. Take you to the finish line. It's like, all right. Like, and like, you're taking it to, like, in the clown car rather than, like, first class Rolls Royce.
Yeah. And then there are other storylines that have been going on for 6 months, 9 months, a year that they're not doing anything with. They're just continuing, and they're not ending. There's no conclusions to them, and they just take forever. So it's like it's so inconsistent.
The Miz Carmelo Hayes on that one angle was probably the top of my list for that one.
Yeah.
Number 5, TNA being NXT's farm system.
I feel like TNA does deserve better. They've got a lot of good talents there, but they are that's much more polite than what I put down. I think I called them NXT's bitch.
Yeah. And it sucks because, like, at one point, TNA was basically being... I was watching it when they were being touted as WWE's biggest competition. So to put them on, it's like, oh, yeah, you're on our junior brand. Just feel good you're not being put up against the ball. Like,
yeah. And, like, I make fun of TNA sometimes saying that nobody watches it. But, I mean, they do have a lot of good talents there. We tuned into TNA like a couple of weeks ago, and it was an Indy Hartwell match, and I was like, oh, I miss Indy Hartwell. I love her so much. And it was so nice to see, and it feels so disrespectful for a company to be treated that way, for wrestlers to just give their titles to WWE performers, but WWE performers never lose their titles to TNA performers.
It's a very one-sided relationship.
It is, yeah.
Bordering at moments of the parasitic.
Very much so.
All right, number 4. Number 4 is one of my favorite ones that I think we both can talk about. Bad use of celebrities.
Oh, just using celebrities in general. Using them for in-ring talent, especially.
Yeah.
IShowSpeed, Travis Scott, Logan Paul, Pat McAfee, and the worst of the worst, fucking Jelly Roll. Oh my God, Jelly Roll moves like a hippopotamus trapped in a pool full of Jello.
Yeah,
and not like a weight thing. He's lost a lot of weight. He's doing great, and I'm proud of him. That is awesome. But the guy can't even like clothesline somebody without making it look ridiculous.
Like he's about to have a heart attack.
He looks like he's always about to have a heart attack.
It's not good.
Like, and the Jelly Roll run.
I feel like I'm watching.
It's so bad.
I feel like that match for him and Randy Orton versus wasn't Logan Paul and somebody else.
It was Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre.
And that was like watching the pro wrestling equivalent of the first day at fantasy band camp. Like it was.
Yeah, it was. It was like that. Paul is kind of competent. He's not, I won't say he's good because he has no basics. He has no fundamentals. Also, he's an annoying little prick.
Yeah,
but at least he is competent in the ring. Jelly Roll was not competent. Travis Scott didn't do anything. IShowSpeed took an actual wrestler's position. Kira Tozawa was supposed to be in the ring, and they gave some bullshit excuse about it so they could put IShowSpeed in, who got in the ring and immediately got speared by Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. The guy, actually, it wasn't even hilarious. It was a little upsetting because he didn't even fall right.
Yeah.
He fell because he doesn't know how to fall because he doesn't know how to do this.
Yeah.
So he got speared, and he hit the mat, and his head bounced. Yeah. He looked like he got fucking whiplash because he shouldn't have been in there.
Yeah. And you are immediately given to a guy that has a reputation for being one of the stiffest wrestlers in the entire industry.
It was such a stupid move.
Yeah, and like if you're going to give him to somebody who can handle it, like give him to Miz.
That's a good choice.
Somebody
good. Yeah.
Miz
does not take risks.
Give him
for anyone else.
Give him to somebody that will play safe and just give him a nice little tap outside of the ropes.
Yeah.
And okay, get it done, but no, it was give him to Braun Breaker, who basically spears people at 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, the dude, they clocked the dude. He can run over 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's one of the fastest, hardest, most brutal wrestlers.
I know how to fall. I know how to do this. I know how to take lumps. I don't want to go in with Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would want to do? Who thought this was a good idea?
Yeah.
What?
It's like, I feel like they just sit there like, okay, you have a choice. You can either get one spear from Braun Breaker or 10 chops from Gunter. Like,
Hey, I don't want to do that either.
yeah, like, and he's like, one
Um,
spear. Like, okay.
Speaking of Gunter, we also have one of the worst matches I've ever seen with him versus Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
Granted, Gunter won, but it was idiotic.
Gunter's first half of 2025 almost made the list.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
but
he had good matches.
Honestly,
so
him retiring John Cena and the heat that he got, and him laughing at the crying John Cena fans.
Yeah.
Oh, redemption arc, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he eventually got the world title back for a second run too. So
that's true.
I find the fans infuriating. You tapped out. It's like, yeah, that was that one match, and that was. I wouldn't want to mention to him as a fan just because I felt like the booking was a nice. That's not his fault.
It was shitty booking. It was a shitty match. It wasn't good. That was when he dropped Jey Uso, and it was just bullshit. It was bullshit because he used Gunter's own move against him. He didn't even have it locked in right, and it was like 3 seconds and he tapped. It was not as bad as the finger poke of doom, but goddamn, it was close.
Yeah. All right. We're now number 3. AEW pay-per-views instead of PLEs being included with HBO Max.
Come on, guys. It's the 21st fucking century.
Yeah.
Get with the times.
We don't have a lot of faults with AEW, but this is our
big one.
This is our big one with you.
And we said it a lot.
We said it a lot, and we're gonna say it again, and we're gonna say it again after this. Like, this is your one thing holding you back from being serious threats to WWE.
Yeah.
Like, if I have to pay this one fee for like HBO, and I get all your PLEs, and I get all your shows over having to get ESPN, and I'm like, I want to pick HBO, and I want to pick you guys 11 times out of 10.
If we have access to your PLEs and they're on the same night as WWE's, we will watch yours.
We'll pick you.
Yeah.
The one and only exception being the Royal Rumble. Like, we'll pick you. Everything else, we will pick you.
Yeah. So help us.
Yeah, help us help you. Like,
right?
All right. Number 2, the John Cena retirement tour. This is almost number 1. This was tough between it, but
I wouldn't have put it so high because there were good moments.
Yeah. Overall, though.
The 3 come to mind. Him, John Cena, promo busting Logan Paul and beating the hell out of him and knocking down the Prime stand.
Yeah.
Number 1. No, that would be number 3. Lowest on the number 3. Number 2, his match with Dom was pretty good. Yeah. Number 3, number 1, the best one. The best one was him and the match between him and AJ Styles. Honestly, where they did a bunch of finishing moves from other wrestlers who they had wrestled and who they respected. That was a beautiful match. It was beautiful. It was poetic, honestly. But there was a lot of bad too.
Yeah, there was.
John Cena getting his ass kicked by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
The whole thing where they just dropped him being a heel.
The thing that when they dropped The Rock being involved
The Rock, yeah.
The WrestleMania match against Cody Rhodes. The match they had with R-Truth. The R-Truth subplot.
Did we mention that on the dropping the story?
Yeah, yes, we did.
Yeah.
But like, I like this was a top 2 thing for me. Like,
there was a lot of bad that could have been handled.
Yeah, like there was
good.
There were shining moments in it, but as a whole, it was terribly handled.
Yeah.
But our number 1 worst the WWE ESPN deal. This has been single-handedly the most frustrating thing in 2025 for us to be a wrestling fan about.
It's shit.
Because it involved our fucking pocketbooks.
Yes.
And we don't want to pay a minimum of $10 extra, or we're already handing over to Disney to ESPN.
Was that all it was? Just $10
I think
on top of Disney?
You're paying what right now?
You know what? I'm gonna look. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna pull it up and look and see how much
But
I'm
I
paying.
want to say at this moment, like we're somewhere between $15 and $20 for Disney. We don't have the exact figures, but they want right
I'm working
now
out on my computer's just go super slow.
$29.99.
I pay $12.71 a month for Disney with ads.
With ads.
With ads.
With ads. So
I would be paying something like $18, $16 to $18 without
or
ads.
just ESPN. Well, I mean,
No, for just Disney Plus. And ESPN on top of that would be.
Well, they have their bundle deal, so basically it would be ESPN, Hulu, and Disney together. So right now you're paying for ESPN and Hulu, Disney and Hulu.
Just for Disney is $12 with ads,
and then Hulu.
Just for Hulu with ads is like $9, I think.
It's already. Let's just say $20.
We'll say $20 with ads and no live TV on Hulu.
Yeah.
So that's another. How much is it for the deal?
It would be $29.95 for the 3-person. So it's let's just say another.
Oh, okay. So what would it be for just? It was $30 for just the ESPN that had the WWE on it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even the basic ESPN package. You had to pay extra for the WWE.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, this was the over commodification year where WWE totally sold out itself and its fans. And this was the number one of the worst list, was the biggest fuck you of all of them, in my opinion.
Literally, it's just us scrambling around trying to figure out if we want to pay for it or we just want to drop watching it all together.
That was a consideration.
Yeah, we were considering it, and literally at the 11th hour, I said, like, I like the idea of paying less than $2 a month. I got in on a surcharge. I got a VPN, and screwing over. I'm willing to pay $2 to screw over WWE. But on top of that, too, you opened up. Part of it, we were talking about WrestlePalooza, and I feel like it was just getting a shitty pay-per-view on the budget.
That was
to like pick off the ESPN era. Like,
it was a terrible PLE. It was like it should have been like an episode of like Raw or SmackDown, but it wouldn't even have been like a good one. Yeah. And also like, I did want to throw out a special shout out to on the worst list of Evolution.
Yeah.
How they kind of basically used Evolution as a tool to screw over AEW.
Yeah,
instead of actually treating it with respect and doing proper marketing on it and actually taking the time to invest in making it really good.
It was very Vince. Like
it was very Vince.
The whole them going head to head with AEW on events and basically trying to like strong arm their way into pushing AEW pay-per-views. And I thought it funny because it blew up in their faces because, like, I want to say All In was still. We haven't seen it yet, but like most reviews on All In were pretty glowing.
Yeah, and WWE could not. WrestlePalooza could not fill seats.
Yeah,
and Evolution couldn't fill seats, and
there's no build-up.
There was not a ton of people who were watching at home for either.
We're now 2-3 weeks away from the Royal Rumble, and there's no build-up for it. Like, there's almost no build-up for it.
They've been doing commercials for WrestleMania, which is in like April.
Yeah, but nothing.
Before they even started doing commercials for Survivor Series.
I think it's the same thing with Saudi Arabia. You think they dropped the ball on Survivor Series, and you'd think they pick it up for Royal Rumble, especially the amount of money they're probably spending. Well, I guess they're getting like
Saudi Arabia spending, definitely.
Saudi Arabia spending,
which is also bullshit. Fuck Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that was pretty close on our list. That was another honorable mention.
Dishonorable mention.
But that is our best and worst of 2025. But we want to end off with our picks for the best and worst. Let's one I think we're gonna go in reverse if you don't mind. Worst, bottom five, and then your top.
Yeah,
Best
I
five.
like that.
All right. My bottom five. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go first.
My bottom five, starting at number five, is Kalani Jordan. I kind of didn't want to put her on this list, but her heel turn is so god
Oh,
awful.
it is bad.
It has reversed any goodwill that I've had for Kalani Jordan.
You and a lot of the audience. The
So,
audience is not happy.
like, that for me puts it on the bottom five. Number four, Jasmine Nix. I don't want to say good wins because I think she was kicked out under terrible circumstances.
Well, she wasn't kicked out. She left
She
because
left.
they were paying her, but she wasn't a good wrestler. And when she did wrestle, which was rarely.
But it brought up in the news some of those wrestlers, especially the ones that are like in your Evolve and your developmental.
That's true.
Their ID program are not getting paid very well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I, Jasmine Nix was a terrible wrestler. She was one of the two bad things about I keep saying toxic attraction, but it's
Fatal influence.
Fatal influence.
Yeah.
Number three, BFAB. I mean, BFAB's always like an inside joke on this show. And,
Yeah. We don't understand why.
Yeah, BFAB. Oh, apparently she's on the like. This honorable mention to Jade Cargill because she's apparently put BFAB. We can't prove she put BFAB on the injured list, but BFAB is on the injured list. And we do wish her steady recovery. That being said,
we want you to be better. We just think, maybe when you get better, you should look for work outside of wrestling because you're really bad at it.
Be better somewhere else.
Yes. Be fab somewhere else.
Be fab somewhere else.
And not singing either. She's bad at singing too.
And literally, I want to say Jade Cargill almost made this list. I almost made my list pretty close. Number two, Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints to me just I feel like I ordered something on Amazon and didn't get anything.
Yeah, it's like you order something on Temu that looks really good,
and then
you get it, and it's like this big. It's like a miniature of something.
Yeah. Ricky Saints is Temu Rock. It's
Temu miniature rock.
Yeah,
he's the rock that you get from Temu that you put on your tree as an ornament.
He's maybe impressed me once or twice, and not to the point where it's totally giving me a 180 opinion because it usually fucks it up the following week. I want to say his second match with Odo was pretty good, but other than that, I can't. It's hard for me. I'm hard pressed. Like his North American feud with oh god, what's his name? Can't remember. Like you want to say Tyler Breeze, but that's not the current North American champion.
Ethan Page.
Yeah, Ethan Page was mediocre.
It was. It wasn't Ethan Page's fault either.
Javon Evans wasn't Javon Evans was another one that was kind of dirty on his way. I know you're supposed to do a job for but he did the job to a guy who didn't deserve it, and I think he just comes off. It's not a nepotism thing, but it's basically like your friend got you the job.
Yeah, it's nepotistic and being. It's not family; it's friends.
Yeah, it's a side step to nepotism.
Yeah.
And my number one pick from the bottom five is Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs. I'll say something nice about Josh Briggs. Cool stole shoulder pad. And
yeah. Oh, I'm going to adopt it and give it a home with somebody who isn't a raging boner.
He's like to go to
yeah. I'll give you, and I'll put a little hat on you for Christmas, and you can be our Christmas.
But Josh Briggs is so terrible to fucking watch. Like he is this NXT in this era's Baron Corbin. He's a nexus of personality. His wrestling is bare bones basic, and the audience is so. It's not even. It is mega level fuck off heat. Like it's not even going. It's
Briggs the door. Briggs the door.
Like,
That's. I've never even heard that before.
It's like nobody's listening. I have this business. He just goes over there and sobs. Like I kind of want him to go because I'm starting to feel a little sorry for him. Like it's like it can't be like, or either that or he's like going through like a shitload of what is the level of mental gymnastics to tell himself that like, oh yeah, maybe like they hate me for a genuine reason because I'm such a good performer. But no, they hate you because you're terrible.
They hate you because you exist and they're being forced to watch you against their will.
Yeah, and like I came here for somebody else and you weren't it. But
okay, I'll do my bottom 5. Runner up is Dark State. All the guys in Dark State. I know Deion Lennox and Saquon Sugars and the weird white guy, and then there's another guy. I don't know who the fuck they are. They're not bad performers. They're just, who the fuck are they?
Yeah, you're suddenly a faction. Like
okay. The guys that nobody else wanted in a faction.
But no personality to the role.
Yeah.
Sugars, I think it was
Saquon Sugars.
Saquon Sugars kind of
does. If they would let him, come out and do promos, it wouldn't be bad. Number 5, Jasper Troy. Who the fuck is he? He has no personality. I've never seen the guy wrestle. He just keeps showing up.
You think he's in Dark State, but
he's back. No. Number 4, Ricky Saints. Because Ricky Saints is mediocre, and that's why he's at number 4. Because he's not even like, he's not good, but he's not even like so awful that I can just make fun of him. I just don't like him, and I find him boring and just not a good performer.
He's the Arby's meal of NXT.
I kind of like Arby's better than Ricky Saints. Number 3, Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs is fucking terrible.
You have somebody higher than Josh?
I have 2 people higher than Josh Briggs. Number 2, Nikki fucking Bella. Nikki Bella should not be bad. Nikki Bella could barely wrestle when she was a Divas champion. Now she's old. She's my age. So I know. Now she's an old fucking drunken ass wine mom who also still can't wrestle.
Where's Tyler?
Oh my god! I was the Divas champion. I had a purple belt with a butterfly on it. That meant I'm tough.
Man, I was so straight, Tyler. I was straight. I was out there beating up on other women, and I was the champion. Where are you going, Tyler? No more video games. You're not listening to Mom's story.
Or I'm gonna lock you in the basement again, Tyler. Till you appreciate your mother.
I know we live in a mansion and our basement has more video games. Shut up! You're being a terrible son. Where's my Pinot Grigio?
Anyway, yeah, Nikki Bella wasn't good as a wrestler when she was young, and she's still really, really not good as a wrestler. Number 1 is B-Fab, of course. B-Fab, okay. When B-Fab was the valet for Hit Row, she couldn't sing. And every time they would come out, you would have to hear Hit Row like a quarter of a note flat every time. Sin number 1. Sin number 2. Okay, she had no training, and they would put her in the wrestling ring with Michin, who is actually a phenomenal performer. Number 3, sin number 3, she started training with Natalya at the dungeon. And she still can't wrestle. Watching her wrestle, it feels like if you would be watching a giraffe falling down the stairs. It's hard. It's unpleasant. Just, honey, I want you to be okay. I don't want you to be injured, but I also don't want to watch you wrestle because it's so bad. It's so bad. Have you considered going to law school?
Yeah.
Please.
Or being the head waitress at Denny's. I don't know.
Go be a weather girl.
I like to apologize to all the hard workers at Denny's. You do a great job. Like you do a much better job than B-Fab.
Yeah. All right. So that's my bottom 5. Do you want to go ahead with your top 5?
My top 5. I put these all together. I want to say that the guiding thread between all of them is they are consistently good performers. Like So my number 5, Ilya Dragunov. I know he's out a good portion of the year, but his short time back has
Fire.
yeah, like no notes. Like the guy is basically just putting up like clinic after clinic after clinic with guys that basically have been overlooked. And building up and that's something I haven't seen in years is an actual decent mid card. And so I hope this leads to bigger and better things for him because certainly Devon deserves it. Number 4, Devon Evans. Like I don't know if this is his 2025 is his rookie year, but I'm just like he is to me like the best rookie in 2025 by far. This kid is far ahead of the game, and I hope this is like the beginning of bigger and better for him. Number 3, Io Sky. I'm going to just like
This was a big year for her.
constantly and consistently performs. Like,
And she's does it, and she always has a smile on her face, and she's a joy to watch.
yeah. Basically goes in and puts an A. No matter who you put her up against, puts on an A plus match. Number 2, Tony Storm. Like I put her there. This was a tough one for number 1. She almost made number 1 for me. Um, her feud with Mariah May, her feud with Mercedes Monet, her feud with Tyra Valkyrie. Like all of her matches have been great. All of them have been great to watch. And basically,
Even her match with Marina Shafir
yeah,
last on Wednesday was phenomenal.
yeah, like consistently putting forth like this gimmick on paper should not work. Like,
It wouldn't work with WWE.
no, you have to let somebody like run. It's kind of like she feels like the illegitimate daughter of Goldust. I think to a large
She
degree.
does. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Only if Goldust had been given to a company that had some imagination and wasn't trying to punish him.
Yeah, let him go on the androgynous quasi-trans.
She queered the hell out of wrestling this year. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I say queer as in, like, I identify as a queer person.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people don't. But she queered the fuck up out of it, and it was amazing, and it was wonderful.
And I don't think some people want. I'm also, but there's probably people out there that love the hell out of it that just don't get it. At least don't pick up on it. But it's definitely there. My number 1 pick though was Gunther. Yeah, Gunther managed to give like when he performed, and even when they fucked him over, which was multiple occasions, he still carried. He still looked good. Like, it was basically creative. Did not know how at multiple points.
Sometimes, yeah, I really did not.
But I would say when he was allowed to be him, it was like I would say his match at SummerSlam with CM Punk. I would say his match with John Cena. I would say certain points of it do it. I don't know. I just think they didn't have good chemistry or something like that. But when Gunther was allowed to be Gunther performed. But now he was my number 1 pick for me.
Okay. I'd like to preface mine by saying that this was really hard to do because there are so many amazing performers. And, Indy Hartwell obviously is my favorite in TNA. And all of the WWE brands and in all of AEW. I mean, you have in AEW, you have Athena, Mercedes, Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, Marina Shafir, the Triangle of Madness,
There's no
Briscoe, Fletcher, Takeshita, Okada, Will Ospreay, Jet Speed, most of the Don Callis family is amazing. The Death Riders are great. Sort of Strickland, Adam Page. This has kind of been the year of Adam Page. In WWE, in NXT, JC Jane is a standout. Jordan Grace has been a standout this year. Javon Evans, definitely. Leon Slater, definitely.
Josh Briggs has been amazing at sucking.
Okay.
He's the best at it.
On the main roster, you've got Drew McIntyre, always, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Naomi,
Sorry,
Vicaire.
one moment, I wanted to say, for both of us, Drew almost made the list just for he is.
Drew's a perennial favorite.
He is.
I love Drew McIntyre.
He is the best. Like, I know people will say, "Well, what about over in AEW with what's his name, the current champion, MJ, MJF."
Oh, MJF.
He's the best troll. I think
Drew's funnier.
Drew's funnier, and Drew does it with class.
Yes, I agree.
I want to say, if you had to put MJF and Drew, I think Drew would
in a troll off.
I think Drew would make MJF cry.
Yeah.
I want to say the difference between Drew McIntyre and MJF is the difference between a 14-year-old.
It's the difference between Don Rickles and Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
No. Because MJF is funnier.
He can't be funny. I want to say the difference between a 14-year-old boy in high school and
Don Rickles.
Yeah, Don Rickles. Well, I was gonna say like a Bond villain or something like that.
Oh yeah, okay, that works too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so just awesome people. Stephanie Vicaire, all of Judgment Day. Especially Raquel Rodriguez. It's been a great year for Raquel. She's really kind of owned her size and her power, and it's been beautiful to watch. I know there's people I'm forgetting, but it's like I said, it's hard to come up with just a top 5. If I didn't mention you, and I've talked about you a lot on the show, you know who I like. I taught
Yeah.
Runner-up would be Obafemi. He would have gotten the number, but he was gone most of the year.
Yeah.
But it's been great to watch him back. I'm glad that he's going to the main roster.
Look,
Number 5, Lash Legend. I have been a Lash Legend fan since I saw her. The first day I saw her in NXT, I'm like, she's going places. She rocks. And I am so proud of her. She came up to the main roster. She's been doing a tag team thing with Nia Jax, and she is owning the hell out of it. I'm proud of you. Number 4, Maxine Dupree, also really coming into her own, held the women's title, took it off of Becky Lynch. Unfortunately, Lynch took it back this past week or so, but I am so proud of her, the strides that she's made. She has trained so hard, and it is showing, and it has paid off. And
the opposite of Fab in the Dungeon.
It really has. Yeah. Number 3, Sol Ruca. This has been Sol Ruca's year. I love Zaruka. I love Zarya too, but Sol Ruca on her own has held multiple titles. She has shown, brightly, and there's a reason why she has the women's NXT Woman of the Year trophy. Number 2, Chelsea Green. I feel like if Chelsea Green was in AEW, she would be like a contender against Toni Storm. She's a great wrestler. She has a great personality, a great gimmick, and she is hilarious. She is one of the funniest wrestlers working on a major brand today. She is hilarious, and she is so good. She's an excellent wrestler, and she's funny. And it's nice to see that she can take that kind of like humbling, like getting beaten up, getting cake smashed in her face kind of a thing. But she's still, she's great to watch. Number 1, of course, is Toni Storm, for all of the reasons that we've mentioned and so many others. I can't get over how cool Toni Storm is. I love her so much. She's amazing.
I've been told if I had Toni Storm ever had a show that she was coming along with me.
I would like to meet Toni Storm at a show if she's ever like signing autographs or something. I will wait in line for that shit. I don't do lines, except in emergencies.
Yeah.
But yeah,
DMV.
Yeah. Actually, our DMV is pretty good. You almost never have to wait in the line. Last time I had to go get my license done in 2025. I got in there and I was like, "Oh, you're up." And everybody's very nice there too. So a bizarre, out of context shout out to the Blair County DMV for being good at waiting.
The Altoona office,
Yeah. So yeah, all hail Tony Storm.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got for today.
Yes.
That was a lot. We went through a lot. So thank you, our one viewer, for hanging in there with us for
and
like an hour and a half almost.
that's actually pretty short. We've done over 2 hour ones there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we got through it that quick.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be super long.
I thought we were going to be
Thank you
here
for
until like
hanging out
10
with
minutes
us.
before SmackDown.
Yeah.
But
And number 27.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this. I can't talk anymore. I'm dead. All right. Oh, hi, Tony. You want to come up and be on camera? Come here. Hi, Tony. Is he on camera? Oh, he was briefly on camera and now he's gone. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get going, though, because I think it's time for us to have dinner.
We're super hungry.
We're so hungry. All right. Well, it's 6 o'clock. We got to go. We'll see you guys. Next week, you're going to be in Florida.
I will be in Florida at the Central Florida Comic-Con in Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah. If you're down there, stop in.
At the convention center.
Yeah. So we're
the RF Convention Center, I believe it is.
Yeah.
I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. I will be a guest of the show. It's my very first show of 2026.
Yep. Show everyone at home your butthole. That's great. This is Tony. Hi, Tony. Everybody saw your butthole.
Yep.
So we're not going to be on next week because Dan's going to be in Florida. Are we going to be on the week after that?
The only thing I got going on is Saturday in Pennsylvania.
All right. So we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yep.
We'll see you then. Okay. Bye, Tony. Bye, Tony. Okay.
Bye,
he's gone.
Tony.
All right. Bye, guys.